Next 3 days it did not appear, temporarily putting everyone at ease. After the harvest was complete, the landowner stood on a haystack, announcing he would hold a feast to reward everyone for their hard work. But just at that moment, the demon suddenly appeared from behind, grabbing the landowner, to the astonishment and terror of everyone. It bent down and bit hard into the landowner's head. Everything happened too quickly. No one could react in time to save him. After biting the landowner to death, the demon transformed into a plume of black smoke and vanished into the air, leaving behind a soulless corpse. When the workers took him down, he was already dead. No one knew where the demon came from or why it was so determined to kill him.
The main character of the story was Anton, a dealer who went to the mountain alone that year to import medicinal herbs. He arrived in Damgon village, which was located deep in the mountains and had extremely inconvenient traffic. This was a location that produced high-quality medicinal herbs, but due to transportation issues, very few people came to pick up the goods. As a result, the price of medicinal herbs was quite low here, and it met Anton's criteria. The people here were very welcoming, and when Anton arrived from elsewhere to buy medicinal herbs, the village chief immediately exhorted the people in the village to arrange for him to stay. It only took them a few minutes to find an empty house in the village for Anton to rest. Not only that, the village chief also requested that his wife prepared a lavish dinner for him. The village chief then quickly left. When he arrived at the gate, he abruptly turned his head and told Anton not to go out at night. The village chief's statement piqued everyone's interest. Anton, on the other hand, didn't think much of it, quickly packing his bags and eating dinner. After a long day, Anton dozed off as soon as he sat down on the bed. The countryside, particularly in the mountains, had a very quiet atmosphere. The cool breeze also caused Anton to fall asleep gradually. He had no idea that something horrible was about to happen to him. At exactly midnight, a woman's pitiful cry could be heard from outside, and that sound jolted Anton awake. Despite the low volume, the cry created a sense of anxiety and insecurity in the listener. Anton stood up and wanted to go outside to see what was going on. The crying could clearly be heard coming from the courtyard, but when Anton went outside, there was no one there and the crying ceased. He was about to return to the house to sleep when he heard another cry from the back of the house. The cry was sad, but also spooky and strange. After going around the house, Anton came to a halt in front of the yard's corner, where a well was located. At the time, there was a woman crying on the edge of the well.